Drinking one quick, homemade drink in the evening can help stop insulin resistance. It can slow down the formation of that stubborn, deep visceral belly fat. And it can help you sleep like a baby. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make this exact drink. You don't need expensive pills or powders. It's made from simple, inexpensive ingredients that are probably in your kitchen pantry right now. And the best part? Everything we'll discuss is rooted in solid, verifiable science. Here's our plan. First, we're going to talk about the foundational ingredients of this drink, the base that gives us powerful benefits for our blood sugar and our cellular energy. Then, we're going to talk about a secret ingredient. This is probably the most important piece because it helps your body's natural detoxification pathways, a system most people don't realize plays a huge role in their metabolism. And lastly, we'll talk about the different times you can drink this and why the evening time is the most powerful. Let's go ahead and jump right in. This drink has 5 ingredients, but let's start with the first 4. These create the powerful base that starts the entire process. The first, and perhaps most well known, is 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, if you're over 60, you've likely heard about apple cider vinegar, or ACV, for decades. But why does it work? It's not just an old wives' tale. The magic is in a compound called acetic acid. When you drink apple cider vinegar, your body converts this acid into something called acetate. Here is where it gets fascinating for anyone dealing with sluggish energy or stubborn weight. Think of your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside every cell in your body. As we age, and especially if we are fighting insulin resistance, these factories get cold and sluggish. They don't burn fuel efficiently. That acetate from the ACV acts like a shot of starting fluid for a cold engine. It can enter the mitochondria directly as an additional fuel source. This helps to reignite those sleeping factories and turn them back on. When your mitochondria wake up, they remember their job. They become capable of oxidizing or burning the fat and extra glucose that had been floating around in your body, causing problems. It's a powerful kickstart that helps your body relearn how to use fuel. But taking it at night has another critical benefit. It helps stabilize your blood glucose levels while you sleep. Many of us wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., not always because our bladder is full, but because our blood sugar has crashed. This crash triggers a stress response, cortisol, that jolts us awake. By keeping your glucose stable, ACV helps you stay in that deep, restorative sleep all night long. Our second ingredient is 1 small teaspoon of high-quality raw honey. A Manuka honey is an excellent choice, but any raw, unpasteurized honey will work. I know exactly what you're thinking. Honey? I'm trying to fight insulin resistance and high blood sugar. Are you trying to make it worse? This is a critical point, and the answer is all about the type of honey and the very specific, tiny amount we are using. We are only using 1 teaspoon. This is not enough to send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. In fact, it does the opposite for 2 important reasons. First, this type of honey contains a special kind of sugar called trehalose. Studies have shown this compound can actually have an anti-diabetic effect. It can help glucose get into the cell more effectively instead of staying stuck in your bloodstream. But more importantly, raw honey is packed with polyphenols and antioxidants. If you think of insulin resistance as a state of chronic inflammation, like a low-grade fire burning inside your body, these compounds are your body's natural firefighters. They help reduce that oxidative stress. And insulin resistance is, at its core, a disease of inflammation. But there's a third mechanical benefit that is a secret weapon for sleep. Many people over 60 suffer from something called silent reflux, or LPR. You may not feel heartburn, but you have a constant tickle in your throat, a need to clear your throat, or a dry, hacking cough that often wakes you up. You don't even realize it's stomach acid, but it's ruining your sleep. The thick, viscous nature of honey does something beautiful. It coats your throat. It creates a soothing, protective barrier that stops that irritation. This alone can be life-changing for people who are woken up by that throat tickle every night. Our third ingredient is half a teaspoon to 1 full teaspoon of cinnamon. This is the perfect partner for that little bit of honey. If you were still worried about that teaspoon of sugar, the cinnamon is here to put your mind completely at ease. Cinnamon is what scientists call an insulin mimetic. That's a fancy term for a simple, powerful idea. Cinnamon mimics the action of insulin. It acts like a helpful guide. It stands at the door of your cells and helps usher the glucose, both from the honey and from your last meal, inside, where it can be burned for energy. It dramatically improves your body's insulin response. This combination of honey and cinnamon is brilliant. The honey provides the anti-inflammatory compounds, and the cinnamon makes sure the small amount of sugar is used correctly. This modulation effect doesn't just help your metabolism, it also helps you sleep, because, just like the ACV, it helps keep your blood sugar stable all night long. And our fourth foundational ingredient is a small squirt of fresh lemon juice. This isn't just for flavor. The lemon juice provides 2 key things. 1, polyphenols. Just like the honey, that lemon juice adds another layer of powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. You're stacking the benefits. 2, digestion. The acid in the lemon juice helps support your stomach acid, allowing you to properly break down your final meal of the day, preventing indigestion and reflux that can wake you up. So, let's review our foundation. We have apple cider vinegar to reignite your metabolism. We have a touch of honey to fight inflammation and coat your throat. We have cinnamon to help manage your blood sugar. And we have lemon juice for even more antioxidant power. A powerful team, but it's missing the star player. We've built the foundation, but this next ingredient is what takes this drink from a helpful tonic to a truly transformative evening ritual. This is the one that has remarkable evidence behind it, not just for insulin resistance, but for your body's deep detoxification pathways and for your sleep quality. Our fifth and final ingredient is 3 grams of glycine. Glycine is a simple, naturally occurring amino acid. Your body already makes it and uses it for countless functions. But as we age, and as our diets change, most of us simply don't get enough. And scientists are now discovering this deficiency is directly linked to insulin resistance. A study published in the journal PLOS One made a crystal clear discovery. They found a negative association. The lower a person's glycine levels were, the higher their insulin resistance was. So investigators dug deeper to find out why, and the mechanism they found is the key. It all comes down to one of the most important molecules in your entire body, glutathione. You may have heard of glutathione. It's often called your body's master antioxidant. Here's the best way to think about it. Imagine your body is a busy city. Every single day, this city produces garbage. This garbage comes from our environment, from processed foods, from stress, and just from the normal process of living. This garbage is called oxidative stress, and it's what causes inflammation and damages our cells. Now, this city has a sanitation department, a cleaning crew, whose job is to go around, collect all this garbage, neutralize it, and get it out of the body. That cleaning crew is glutathione. You may have heard of glutathione. It's often called your body's master antioxidant. Here's the best way to think about it. Imagine your body is a busy city. Every single day, this city produces garbage. This garbage comes from our environment, from processed foods, from stress, and just from the normal process of living. This garbage is called oxidative stress, and it's what causes inflammation and damages our cells. Now, this city has a sanitation department, a cleaning crew, whose job is to go around, collect all this garbage, neutralize it, and get it out of the body. That cleaning crew is glutathione, but here's the problem. To build this cleaning crew, your body needs specific building materials. It's like making a cake. You can have all the flour and eggs in the world, but if you have zero sugar, you simply cannot make the cake. For glutathione, the rate-limiting ingredient, the one non-negotiable piece, is glycine. If you are low in glycine, your body cannot make enough glutathione. Your cleaning crew is short-staffed. The garbage piles up. What does that feel like? It feels like fatigue. It feels like brain fog. It feels like exercise makes you more tired instead of energized. Food seems to go straight to storage instead of giving you energy, and it makes insulin resistance dramatically worse. When you add just 3 grams of glycine to this evening drink, you are giving your body the single most important building block it needs to rebuild its cleaning crew. You are empowering your body to finally clean house, reduce oxidative stress, and as studies show, significantly decrease insulin resistance. But the benefits of glycine don't stop with detoxification. This is where it gets truly exciting for anyone who has struggled for years with a restless night. Glycine is also classified as an inhibitory neurotransmitter. That sounds complex, but it just means glycine acts as a calm and quiet signal for your brain. It gently slows things down. It has been shown to help lower your core body temperature slightly, which is a key biological trigger your brain needs to initiate deep sleep. In multiple studies, participants who took 3 grams of glycine before bed, the exact amount in our drink, reported that they fell asleep faster and, more importantly, had a measurable improvement in their deep sleep quality. They woke up feeling more refreshed, less groggy, and more resilient. But perhaps the most incredible benefit for our audience, for anyone over 60, is this. Glycine has been shown to calm the bladder. How many times do you wake up at night to use the bathroom? This is called nocturia, and it's the #1 disruptor of sleep for seniors. Glycine helps to relax the detrusor muscle, the wall of the bladder, and it helps to calm the urgency signals from your bladder to your brain. For many, this means sleeping for longer stretches, or even through the night without that annoying interruption. And there is one final wonderful bonus. What are your joints, your tendons, and your skin made of? The answer is collagen. And what is the single most abundant building block of collagen? Glycine. So while you're drinking this to improve your sleep, to lower your insulin resistance, and to help your body clean house, you're also providing the exact raw material your body needs to help repair your joints, support your connective tissue, and keep your skin healthy. It is quite simply one of the most powerful and multi-talented ingredients you can add to your nightly routine. All right, let's put it all together. This is your new evening ritual. Here is the recipe, step by step. 1. Start with 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. Not boiling, just comfortably warm, which is more soothing in the evening. 2. Add 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. 3. Add 1 small teaspoon of high-quality manuka or raw honey. 4. Add 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Remember, look for Ceylon, not the common cassia, as it's safer for your liver in daily use. 5. Add 1 small squirt of fresh lemon juice. 6. And finally, add 3 grams of glycine powder. You can find glycine powder online or at any health food store. It's very inexpensive and easy to find. Now stir it all together. You'll notice the glycine itself has a natural, subtle sweetness, so it perfectly balances the tartness of the vinegar and lemon. It's a truly pleasant, comforting, and delicious drink. But the most important part is when to drink it. While you could drink this in the morning or at lunch to help modulate your glucose from those meals, by far, the most profound and powerful way to take it is in the evening, about 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to go to sleep. Why? This timing is strategic. It gives the glycine time to cross the blood-brain barrier and begin sending those calm and quiet signals. It allows the honey to coat your throat, protecting you from silent reflux. and it positions the apple cider vinegar and cinnamon to be in your system all night long, standing guard to keep your blood sugar stable. This isn't just a drink. It becomes a ritual. It's a powerful signal to your mind and your body that the day is over. It's time to power down. It's time to rest, to repair, and to reset. You are not just fighting against insulin resistance. You are actively and intelligently supporting your body's amazing capacity to heal itself. You are taking back control over your sleep, your metabolism, and your health. Try this for 1 week, just 1 week, and pay close attention to how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Here's to your health and to a night of truly deep restorative sleep.